Usagi, it's my 1-year anniversary week! Yeah! Woo, 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 woo!
Yeah! Aw, don't take off the hat.
Hello everyone, and it is the celebration of my 1-year anniversary of YouTube week, and I am super excited to be sharing this with you and everybody who has supported my channel. Thank y'all so much. I do this for fun, and I really hope you are enjoying my content as well. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're just here viewing this video, hit that like button. It really helps my channel. But for my 1-year anniversary week kind of thing for my doll review, I wanted to do something special. And I first wanted to do a doll that was like my favorite out of my whole collection, but I kind of already did that. And then I was like, well, what about this doll? The Greta doll, Monster High, and I was just like, well, I love this doll, but I want to do it on another day, and I just wanted something more grandeur for the 1-year anniversary. And then I got to thinking, I was like, well, why not a luxurious kind of doll that looks like celebratory, high quality, highly sought after, and like gorgeous? And I said, a SAKS doll. And since we did Cinderella already, I thought, why not Snow White? Now, those of y'all who know me, Snow White is not in my top 5 in Disney princesses. But this doll, you guys, beautiful. And I thought that we should go ahead and do a review of this doll for my 1-year anniversary and just have that celebratory for my 1-year anniversary. Now, let's go ahead, go into my doll room so we can take a closer look at this doll. Okay, so as always, we're gonna start with the box, but we're gonna go it and review it at a rapid pace, or try to. The box is a 2-piece box, very high quality, like it slips on and off if you wish and opens like a window. But then we get to the actual design of the box. It is a silver foil border, and then we have these vine-like same kind of effect with the silver and then the red accent highlights. The background is a floral vine leaf design in like a grayscale kind of print. And then we have this like plaque right in the middle. It's a black plaque, and we have the same kind of foil and red highlights. Snow White and the 7 Doors, designed exclusively for Saks Fifth Avenue, and it is limited 1 of 1,000. The side of the box, they are both exactly the same. We have that same kind of design with the silver foil and red accents. And then we have that background with the kind of floral and flower designs as well. The back of the box is that same effect, exactly the same as the front. And then we have that kind of bordered, I guess, design, but we have a description here of the Snow White collector doll. If you want to pause and read here, you may. It does come with a certificate of authenticity and display stand, and retailed at $370. This was a holiday doll exclusive for Saks, so you guys know Saks Fifth Avenue can be expensive, so I'm sure that's why they have that price tag. But also the quality of this doll, we'll get into, is amazing. Quickly reviewing the top of the box, it is just that same kind of design with the silver kind of foil bordered around, and then that print of a grayscale of the vines and floral. You won't see the top plastic part here in the B film, just because I've taken it off to help me in reviewing this doll a little bit quicker and more efficiently. But we'll go ahead and get into the slipcover of this doll. So as always, each doll has a dust cover, slip cover of these limited edition 17-inch dolls. This one has a plastic one with the white print of the vineyards and floral designs, and then we get some birds on there. I'm assuming are they blue jays? I don't know. I'm gonna say a bird, just a bird, because we can lump that into one category. And we have that on kind of all of the corners. Nothing on the front. We don't have like a Snow White or anything else on it. Now, as I mentioned, this does open up window likewise, or door likewise, whatever you want to call it or say it is. But as we look at the doll and the inside, it's a little bit big to catch on camera, but we have the inside. The inside has that same kind of design here as the box itself, with the gray print of the florals and birds and vines there. It does have that same kind of silver foil on the border to kind of cohesively tie in. But then at the bottom we have the Snow White kind of name block here. It's a little bit basic, but it's okay because the doll itself is beautiful, and I keep saying that. So let's go ahead and get into the doll. So like I mentioned, it does go up like so. So you have the top part of this box, and that's kind of what I was referring to, in case you didn't know at the beginning. Okay, so each doll does come with a certificate of authenticity. If you want to pause and read here, you may. I have number 449 of 1000, and on the back, it just has Once Upon a Holiday, kind of fitting the doll and the holiday vibe. Okay, so I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. We're gonna look at the background of this box first. We have the wishing well kind of art that you'll see in the film, and it is beautiful. It is a high quality print on there. We have the doves, they're doves, right? on the background, kind of matching the vibes there. However, of course, Snow White is not in this outfit when she is by the wishing well. So I would say this is probably when she is probably queen of the castle. But that's enough of the background of the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at Snow. So we're gonna start as always with her shoes. I'm gonna try to get you some B film here because this doll I am not unboxing and I don't have an extra to show you, but her shoes, they are like a silvery, pearly color, pearly white color, and it's just a one color there. It's a basic kind of shoe that you'll see on some of these dolls. It has a bow on there, and it's a heel. The end. Now, as I lifted up the dress, I did notice that they, of course, had tissue paper in there to protect, but then they also have 3 layers. There's a thick tulle kind of fabric there at the very bottom layer. Then we have a gold yellow silky satin kind of fabric there that follows. And then on top, we have this thick kind of, it's not like a thick, but it is a high quality red fabric on there. And then on top of that, we have like a sewed silvery white, I'm gonna say silver because it looks silver to me, fabric on top. Now looking at the top part of this dress, the top part is bedazzled with all of these gemstones. I don't believe they're Swarovski, but I could be wrong. But they gradually gradient into fewer as you trickle down to the bottom. But we have a great embroidered design here that matches the box. We have the vines, the flowers, and the bird there, and the intertwine of the embellishments as well. It does look like this red fabric is sewed with the top part of this silvery kind of design, and it looks like it's folded and sewed to make it look like it is 2 fabrics, but it's just one. The red is just one, I'm saying, but it does look like it is together. As you can see at the bottom of the dress, it is another layer of that silver that's just sewed onto the red fabric. Now, as we make our way up to her corset-like top, we have a high quality, I don't know what to say, like expensive top corset part, we have the ribbons that's tied in a like corset vibe. As I touch it, it is very thick and sturdy. We have the embroidered gold with the embellishments there. I'm not too sure if there's a fabric on the other side. It's so tight with the ribbon that I don't want to undo and look more into it. Now, as we make our way up to her collar area, we have a gold shimmery glitter shine fabric here that goes around. It's a smaller fabric, but then we have these big fabrics here. I'm not too sure what this scrunch-like fabric is. Somebody told me, but I forgot. I am so sorry. But it is a thick quality there. And then we have another satin fabric, I'm assuming, and it looks like it's two fabrics sewn together. On the inside is that silvery white fabric, and then on the outside we have a gold printed fabric that matches with the overall design with the floral and the birds. We make our way to her sleeves. We have the puffy sleeves, and it is a gold with white fabric. It looks like it's that same fabric that's on the back of the collar, and it looks like it's all one and just sewn together. It does look like it is sewn and held into place by this thicker embroidered tinsel around it. And then we go on to the sleeves that open up. It is two fabrics. On the inside we have a gold kind of fabric here, and then on top it's like a higher quality of the white silver fabric, kind of like matching her bust. And then we have sleeves that go down her arms, and there's a gold tinsel stitching there, which is a great addition here, and it ties in with the cape as well, which we will get into in a moment. But since we're here, we are going to look at her birdie friend. Her bird, it is a high quality print job here. It is painted correct. The mold is beautiful. They gave the design of the chest of the feathers. The feathers are there too with the details. They could have left it flat if they wanted to, but they gave that texture there. The gradient of the colors of the grays and whites are light grays, and then the beak and the feet are a gold kind of paint to tie in the gold theme. Next, we're gonna go on to her cape, and this is so beautiful. It is like a felt fabric. It's a fuzzy fabric, and I'm gonna guess it's felt or maybe suede. And then we have the gold tinsel like stitching on the cape itself, and then we have these gold like beads. I don't know if they're beads. They're just spheres. Gold sphere-like beads that are, I want to say sewed on or maybe glued on. I'm not going to pull it because I don't want to ruin her. But then the border is that thick tinsel-like embroidered stitching here. It's really, really good and really high quality, as you can probably see in this. And then as we lift it up, there is another red fabric here, and there's a print of the overall floral design with the birds, as you may have noticed, that is tied in with her dress and of the box art. Now we are going to go on to her face. My favorite, as many of y'all know, we have that apple red lip gloss. We have the blush giving her that rosy cheek feel. The eye print is amazing. It gives the Snow White look, in my opinion. We have the gold shimmery glitter eyeshadow, and then the print job of the eyebrows is beautiful as well. She does have rooted eyelashes, but they aren't exaggerated like some or most of these dolls, 17-inch dolls, which I can appreciate. She does not have earrings, which is not a big deal to me because her hair does hide it. Speaking of hair, oh my gosh, her hair is beautiful. It is high quality, thick hair. It is in curls, and as you can see, it's in place, and it's probably held in place by like hairspray or glue. I don't know. It's sticky. And then we have her headband. Her headband with the bow is a satin red-like color to match in with the reds of her cape. And that is pretty much all of the SAKS Fifth Avenue limited edition of Snow White. Let's go ahead and give you my overall thoughts. So I'm gonna rate this doll probably 100, maybe even 1,000 out of 10. It is so good. I think for the price point, y'all, I know the retail price was $370, but oh my goodness, the details in this doll are really well worth it. It is a 17-inch doll compared to Disney's other dolls. I really think the quality in this one was in it. Maybe not the shoes, and maybe they missed out on earrings, and maybe they missed out on a necklace, but that's not a big deal to me. The overall details that went into this doll, I think, definitely justify it for me. The fabrics that they used are high quality fabrics. They're thick. They have multi-layering as well on the bottom. Then we have the top that's also a thicker, I'm gonna assume that corset is gonna be maybe like 2 layers that are together, and the top layer is a thick kind of it's like it's a hard fabric, maybe like a corset actually. And then I wouldn't pull it past, I'm sure there's another layer underneath those puffy sleeves. I just am not opening this doll to get a further look into her, just because the collector in me wants to keep her in a box. I will go ahead and give you what she is going for on the third market, like eBay. I know she's probably expensive now because it was an exclusive to SAKS and they no longer have her, and it was way back when she released. I wish SAKS did keep going with these kind of designs for them. I'm not too sure what happened. I don't know if their partnership with Disney just expired and they decided to go with Mattel. We all, or most of us, know that horrible Belle doll that they released and eventually went on clearance. I'll show y'all a picture here. And I believe I have that one. But that is my overall review of the SAKS Snow White limited edition doll. Let's go ahead and go back to my computer room so we can close out this video. And that was my review on the Snow White limited edition doll from SAKS Fifth Avenue. Is it SAKS Fifth Avenue? It is SAKS Fifth Avenue. And my thoughts on this doll. As you may know, this is a beautiful doll. So glad to have in my collection. I thought it was a perfect doll to also review during my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. And let me know your thoughts on this doll below. If you have this doll, if you even knew this doll existed. I know there are some new collectors out there. I have been collecting since 2011, so it's been a journey. But I'm so happy that I was able to review this doll finally. And as always, I hope you have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at today. And remember to stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye.